All right, today we're going to talk about one of the most common tips given in golf can actually be hurting your chipping. And we're going to give you one strategy, one of my favorite chipping drills, to help you sharpen your chipping for this upcoming year and shoot some lower scores. Let's take a look. Now, we've all done it before where we hit a chip shot that kind of runs across the green, or in fact, we actually hit a chip shot that doesn't go anywhere because we stubbed the ground. Now, let's talk about this. Most common tip given to us in golf is you lifted your head. So what do we end up doing? People tell us, keep your head down next time. Well, let's talk about what that really does for us when we're actually chipping. Now, if we set up to the shot here, and let's just say I'm going to focus on keeping my head down. I'm going to keep it really still. So if I keep my head down, one of two things is probably going to happen. Number one is, because the club and the arms have to pass my body, is you're going to notice how my arms are actually going to pull in and lift up. And this is because I need to keep the arms and the club moving to be able to strike the ball. Now, all it takes is a couple of shots hit with the leading edge and they run across the green now to do the opposite. I'm going to keep my head down still, but now in an effort to get underneath the golf ball, most of us will tend to lean backwards. And in doing so, what we do now is we actually strike the turf behind the golf ball. So we kind of get two errors, neither of which we want. One is the golf ball is hit thin with the leading edge and runs across the green. The other one, we hit the ground too early and the golf ball kind of bounces just in front of us and doesn't get to our intended target. Let's talk about how we can tackle this, and with a very simple drill, sharpen your chipping. All right, we're joined by Kyle. We're going to talk about that one easy chipping drill to help you sharpen your chipping. Now, what we see from really good chippers though, Kyle, is they actually are able to sync up the club and the arms and the body through the movement of a chipping motion. So if we watch this actually gets fairly easy as they all sort of move together. And what we'll tend to see from most people when they struggle with chipping is sometimes the arms are moving independently of the body as they're chipping. Sometimes we'll see the hands are just really involved like this. And what we're trying to do is get the club, the arms and the body more synced up together. Now, this simple chipping drill, Kyle, you want to share with us what this is all about?
For sure. So the drill to get everything synced up is a trail arm only drill. So for a right-handed golfer, it's going to be your right arm. So you're going to get set up in your chipping position, and then you're going to take your left hand off the club, put it on your right bicep, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do swing back, swing through.
Fantastic. Now, what I want you to know as Kyle goes through this shot right here is, let's watch his head and let's actually take into account what his head is actually doing as he hits the shot. Very different than the typical tip of keeping your head down and keeping your eyes on the ball. So we notice Kyle's head moved forward and it actually even moved up as he struck the shot and actually hit it very solid. Now, Kyle, share with us, if you do a practice swing for us, what's some keys that we're sort of looking for if we want to give this drill a try?
So set up, connected, swing through, my chest is turned towards the target and the club is now pointing back at the middle of my body, right at my belly button.
Fantastic. This is a really simple drill, one you can do, and if you find it easy to do, now you can start working on some of your distances. If you find it hard, it's probably one you need to practice.